What's up everyone, Leon here, back again, and well, got something a little bit different today. So I'm going to be embarking on, well, I guess you could say a new adventure of sorts. I'm 40 years old, and well, kind of at that midlife point where, you know, crisis, innit? So to go along with that crisis, I thought what I would do is cycling Sportive in the lovely Yorkshire Dales in the UK, which is not far from where I live. 100 kilometres, takes in some of the most brutal climbs that you can do in that area. Yeah. So alongside doing the Sportive, I thought it would be a really good opportunity in order to, well, improve my fitness and really get myself into the best shape that I possibly can be in for being, well, 40 years old. I still have a lot of room in order to be able to make, you know, huge improvements and, you know, just push myself further. As a long-time cyclist, I've kind of always just been, you know, just average. And doing this Sportive made me think, well, maybe I could be above average. And I thought, well, I'll give it a go. I mean, at the end of the day, the worst that can happen is that I end up exactly the same as I am now. Hopefully. So the Sportive I'm doing is the Borderlands struggle. So in order to improve my fitness on the bike, it obviously involves a lot of riding, and there's loads of ways that you can do it. Zone 2, you know, you can push yourself, sprints, this, that and the other. So in order to achieve my fitness goals, the way that I thought of doing it would be, well, through Zwift. I think really is probably the easiest, because I've got a setup in my garage. I know I've got an hour I can jump on and I can do one of the many workouts that they've got available. There's loads, and they've got tailored plans that you can do in order to get myself as an above average cyclist and improve my health and my fitness. I need to know where I start, what the baseline is, and what I need to work towards in order to, well, be better than I am today. And no better way to find out is an FTP test. Functional threshold power. It's really a way of being able to measure, I guess, your fitness in a way. It's the amount of watts that you're able to hold or maintain for a given period of time. And there's multiple ways in order to be able to calculate this. You can do it out on the roads on your bike, giving your best effort over an hour. Indoor trainer, well, one way of doing it is a ramp test. And you start off at low wattage and then you build yourself up incrementally over a given period of time until you can't go anymore. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? The testing itself is all about pushing your limits, going really above and beyond what you would realistically do out in the real world in order to be able to gain a number that you can either brag about or you can never tell anyone ever about until it's good enough to tell people about. The actual test itself is, well, yeah, it is brutal, and it's not long. It's like 50 minutes. Like when I did this, I had the intention of just, even if my power was dropping significantly at the latter stages, I just wanted to continue to keep on pushing through, because I wanted to really experience just a long duration of just being at my limit, really. Probably wasn't the best way of doing it. I maybe could have just given up. Sometimes mentally you have to do these things in order to appreciate them in the long run, and it's experience. And that's kind of like the next time when I do it, like, I know it's gonna suck all the way to the end, but it's, I don't know, preparation. Let me know what you think. Is that something, is that a way of going about it? Do you just reach your limit, stop, or do you allow the power to drop or continue on? Let me know. Interested on your thoughts. Like, it's a funny one really, because like you get to a point where you're pushing and your legs are burning and it just is unrelenting. And so for me, it becomes extremely uncomfortable and you have to drop the power down. It's like, that's just, like, I can still go, but it's just on the fringes. And that's something that I want to work on, is obviously increasing that capability and being able to, well, one, mentally be able to push through, and two, to be increase the delay of that onset, or the ability of being able to clear it out quicker. It's like, so, you know, let me know what you do or have done in order to improve that. That'd be greatly appreciated for any hints or tips on that one. The moment of truth. This is when I'm going to find out that I could have been a contender. I could have been a somebody if I'd have just done this years and years and years ago. And well, it came through at 202 watts, which puts me, well, probably even below average, just a smidge. But I'm in the mid category, I would say. That's me coping with that result. But still, like, you know, it's a number, it's something to work from, and it's something to improve on, which is what's important, and that's the point of the test. Yes, it might not be Tour de France material, but as I say, that's the start. Yeah. So when it comes to training, with the FTP test done, we know where I'm starting from and the direction that I need to go in, which is a higher FTP, allegedly. But in reality, really what I'm looking for is the ability to be able to ride at faster pace than I ride now, for longer, with a greater deal of comfort, really. Don't want to be getting to halfway through, you know, a long ride and thinking, you know, am I going to need to get a taxi, jump on the bus? The main bulk of my training is going to be done on Zwift. I'm going to follow their FTP Builder workout program. So it's over 6 weeks, which should lead me nicely up to the event. It's in September. You know, I can mix that in with some outdoor riding, some long ones, some short ones, building up some pace outside, and, you know, working on some of the things that I've done on Zwift as well, cadence, all that type of sort of stuff. That'll be the majority of the riding related stuff. I'm also going to continue to keep on doing other forms of exercise that I already do. Predominantly is walking, really, is one of the big ones, but also as well weight training and some mobility type stuff. The Struggle Borderlands is known for, well, its tough climbs. Got breathtaking views. The Yorkshire Dales are stunning, but it's not just a ride on a bike. It's a test of endurance, your mental strength, and, well, determination. So the route covers 100 kilometres, going over some of the most infamous climbs that the Yorkshire Dales offers, 5,800 feet of elevation, which just sounds mental. Now, the way that I'm looking at this is that this isn't just like the pinnacle of my fitness riding career. It's, well, the start. It's the catalyst that's going to carry me on to bigger and better things. I've done cycling events before, running as well, and I've always kind of wanted more. And I see this as being the starting point. There's loads of places all over the country, even the world, of where you can go and ride your bike and have an amazing experience. And that's kind of something that I'd like to do. So yeah, so it could be more sportives, could be, you know, just longer rides, challenges, places to go. There's, you know, a myriad of things that are available that you can do on a bike. I'd love to do the coast to coast. Always wanted to do it in a day. So this is just the start of a journey that I'm embarking on that involves a bicycle. And I hope you join me on it. There's going to be more. I'm still going to do different types of content. There's still going to be some Hitman. So let me know what you think. You know, sportives, events, these types of things. On your bike, foot, hike, whatever. Is it something that you do, you enjoy doing, you do regularly, or it's something you've always wanted to do? Let me know in the comments. Let me know some good ones that you have done or that you're thinking of doing. Get me inspired, get me hyped up. I'm probably going to need that. And well, I hope you join me on this journey and, you know, seeing how I get on. And, you know, hopefully it's midlife victories and not just a midlife crisis. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.